sample some yummy fair food just coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Stacy, we'll see you then. Also here at 6, dangerous dog attacks are rising in one Tri-Cities town. What officials want you to take note of. Plus,
YWCA Yakima making a final push to reach their fundraising goal to open a second domestic violence shelter at the site of a former nursing school. We'll give you a look inside coming up.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6 on your side.
welcome back to Apple Valley News Now, live at 6. This year, the West Richland Animal Control Department has had an unusually high amount of aggressive animals. This is dog bites on humans, dog attacks on other animals, or loose aggressive dogs. We spoke with an officer with the West Richland Police Department who says she's declared 3 dogs as potentially dangerous, and then she's also issued 4 other warnings for aggressive dogs.
For West Richland, I usually only declare maybe 1 a year to 2, but this year it's been dog bite call after dog bite call, and these are usually it's a first-time offender. I've only had 1 case where it was a habitual dog.
Now, she says a wireless collar system has worked for her own dogs to prevent them from getting loose. There are repercussions for owners whose dogs attack people. In some cases, with serious injuries, it ends in a humane euthanasia for the animal. She also says just because a dog is good indoors doesn't mean they're the same outside of the home.
Even if your dog is friendly in your household, friendly with your family members, when they're loose and out in the streets, they act in a totally different manner because they are reacting to the environment around them. They don't have you there to determine what's a threat and what's not.
If you do encounter an aggressive animal, officials say to call non-emergency dispatch and use pepper spray if you can to break the dog out of its tunnel vision. Now, she also says you are allowed to defend yourself, your family, and your animals if there is a loose, aggressive dog. Well, today was the new student orientation for the Heritage University Eagles, where students receive information on accessing health and wellness resources, financial aid assistance, and class registration. Our Riley Fitzgerald caught up with faculty and new students at the orientation to talk about how the university has changed in its 2nd year on the new campus.
Along with the main Heritage University campus in Toppenish, courses are held at Columbia Basin College and the new Tri-Cities campus on Canal in Kennewick.
We have served the Yakima Valley community for a very long time, and our mission to bring education to folks who've been traditionally underserved by higher education because of geographical barriers or economic barriers or social barriers really fits in this community as well.
Faculty says Heritage University Tri-Cities has grown a lot in just the 2 years.
Yeah, we more than doubled the number of students, freshman students that we have. We now have an extra staff member. We had added another classroom because we have more students, and we've also actually added some more support because, again, we want to both get students here, but we also want to make sure that they graduate.
Many students at Heritage are getting financial aid packages or help when it comes to funding their education, an important piece to the puzzle of higher education. Heritage University awarded the full-ride SOAR scholarship to Cassidy Lewis. She says she was very lucky to get it so she can study social work.
I wouldn't have been able to come here without it. So I'm really blessed to have that.
Another incoming student, Steph Cervantes, says she went to another school before coming to Heritage, but didn't experience the level of involvement or help like she has at Heritage.
At the beginning, I had a lot of trouble with my WASFA and just everything because I did move from a different state. But compared to the other school, that's why I left it. They weren't much help, and I came here and we were finally able to figure everything out with the state and everything, which was great because I know WASFA sometimes can be a struggle here.
Martine Valadez, the VP for Strategic Initiatives at Heritage University, says this college is a good fit for students who want small, primarily face-to-face classes, and anybody who wants to continue their education. Reporting in Kennewick, I'm Riley Fitzgerald with Apple Valley News Now.
Thank you, Riley. Now, the school has undergraduate programs in accounting, business administration, criminal justice, elementary education, psychology, and social work. Time for a full look at our weather. Stacy Lee's still out at the Benton Franklin County Fair and Rodeo. It is day one. Stacy, where are you now?
We're over by the main stage, which is where you'll see country star Craig Morgan tonight at 7:30. It's going to be a great show. Folks are just starting to get here now. There's some great VIP seating and stuff. So the best way to get to the fair, and what's cool this year is the transit. Ben Franklin Transit is free. You don't have to pay for the bus to get here. Don't have to deal with the parking. So certainly come out. And the other great thing, not only is it the best week of summer about the fair this year, is the weather. Let's take a look at that. Temperatures look to stay in the 80s at least through 8 o'clock tonight. Not a bad night out here at all. A little bit breezy and a very slight chance of a sprinkle somewhere between 9 and 11 o'clock tonight. It won't last long. It shouldn't bring a whole lot of rain. Let's look live outside tonight in Yakima. You see those clouds covering the area. Sunset at 7:56, so much cooler and at least not smoky in the Yakima Valley tonight. Your overall weather pattern for tomorrow, we do have an upper level low that's going to increase rain, especially in those higher elevations like the Cascade Mountains and out on the coast, especially in the Olympic Peninsula. Now, we could see a couple of those showers linger into the Kittitas Valley, but most of the area should remain dry tomorrow. Let's take a look at the weather pattern over the next couple of days. Again, we're going to see increasing clouds with some scattered showers through the night tonight. This is what it looks like on Wednesday. Most of the east side of the state staying dry. Better chance of showers moving to the east on Thursday. Again, very unsettled and hard to predict. Let's take a look at our future cast going forward tonight. Here's those cloudy skies. There's a little bit of rain coming through the Pendleton area, and this is where we could see a stray shower right around 9 o'clock east of Tri-Cities, mainly in Walla Walla, or that little guy right there around 10 o'clock. But again, brief, not going to bring a whole lot of moisture with it. Wednesday looks to be mostly clear skies. You'll see increasing clouds as we go through the night and into the early morning hours of Thursday, where things are going to be more unsettled with better chances of rain, especially in the Blues and through the lower Yakima Valley. So unsettled weather. The other thing to talk about here with our weather forecast are these cool temperatures. Now, our average for this time of year right around 90 degrees. And as you can see, we're dropping down into the 70s Friday and Saturday, and we'll start to warm back up, but still underneath our average for most of the week, so comfortable overall. Let's talk about our breezy and gusty winds. We've been seeing a little bit of a light breeze all day today, and we'll continue to see that active flow of winds throughout the day tomorrow. Wednesday night, we'll see those increasing winds as we get a little more unsettled as those systems start to move through on Thursday. Overnight lows in the area, most of us in the 50s tonight. Tri-Cities and Walla Walla and Hermiston, the warmer spots. Cool tonight for Yakima and Ellensburg as well as Toppenish. For tomorrow, let's look for a little bit of sunshine, some sunny conditions, breezy and very mild, upper 70s and low to mid 80s. Planning your week out in Ellensburg, look for those breezy winds. Pretty good chance of a thunder shower on Friday, and we'll stay with the unsettled weather right on through the weekend. Taking a peek at Yakima, breezy winds, overcast conditions, and those thunder showers very possible on Friday. But look at those temperatures, 70s and 80s. For the Tri-Cities, not possibly going to see that thunder shower here. However, we are expecting some stray showers on Friday with unsettled weather right into the weekend. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. Those breezy winds, stray showers, better chance of those happening on Friday. 70s and 80s there as well. And for Walla Walla, we'll have some overcast conditions, and we could see wet weather on both Friday and Saturday closer to the foothills of the Blues. Overall, not a bad looking forecast. And a beautiful night here at the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo. Day one, best week of summer. School starts next week. I know a lot of folks are going to be heading out here. Now, if you're watching the news right now, don't change the dial. I have a special surprise coming up in our 6:30 hour. You're not going to want to miss that. Austin?
All right, good tease there. Stacy, thank you. Up next on your news at 6, another airline merging with a popular Northwest airline. Details in your Consumer Watch next.
If you think a little change in dinner plans would bother Dee Dee,
then you'd be wrong. Let's roll, guys. Good. Hey, split up.
yep, when it comes to dining out, Dee Dee knows how to roll. From all you can eat to the best burger this side of Mount Adams, Mexican food, pizza, or Asian fusion, it's always fine at Legends. Legends Casino Hotel, because fun is how we roll.
Why do you Goodwill? Well, there are countless reasons.
Goodwill makes it easy to support my ongoing creative projects at home with their affordable items.
To be environmentally friendly through upcycling, reusing, and recycling.
For the chance to uncover brand new items at unbelievable prices.
Goodwill means being economical with my money.
With hundreds of reasons to shop at Goodwill, you can feel great about knowing 95.7 cents of every dollar you spend helps your community. Goodwill. Donate, shop, impact locally.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $1,000 purchase allowance on most 2024 Cadillac models when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Exmark mowers were born to deliver legendary reliability, signature cut quality, and stubborn durability that refuses to give in. Because like you, Exmark mowers were built for this. Save big on Exmark Vertex mowers. Take advantage of instant rebates and bonus fleet discounts for a limited time only.
Experience the difference. Liberty Lawn and Saw on Van Giesen in West Richland.
Board-certified family medicine provider Dr. Michael Adling is now caring for patients of all ages at Prosser Memorial Health's Benton City Clinic. His services include annual physicals and preventative care, well child exams, the treatment of cold and flu, acute illnesses, and more. To schedule an appointment with Dr. Adling, call the Benton City Clinic at 509-588-4075. Or to learn more about his services, visit prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
I'm loving the pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, loving the pizza. I'm loving the pizza, Tony's big cheese pizza, and Yakima's hometown.
Mom, let's order a large pepperoni pizza.
For Tony big cheese pizza.
Good idea. I'll order it now. Tony's lets me order online or by phone.
When you want lunch or dinner the delicious, easy way, come to Yakima's Hometown Pizzeria.
We can't wait to see you at Tony's Big Cheese Pizza in the Safeway Plaza at 24th and Nob Hill.
We are back now with a consumer alert. Alaska and Hawaiian Airlines cleared a major regulatory hurdle in their plan to merge. An overnight deadline passed for the Department of Justice to file a lawsuit to block it following a regulatory investigation. The nearly $2 billion deal was announced first in December. The DOJ opened a review in February. The merger is expected to expand Alaska Airlines' presence internationally and broaden North American travel options from Hawaii. Apple Valley News Now, live at 6:30 is next. Stacy will join us again live from the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo. Plus, she is tracking your First Alert forecast, so stay with us.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. Steve Kia.com.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Hi, I'm Scott McGilvery. I know what bath remodels should cost because I've done hundreds of them. I use Bathfitter in my investment properties because I know it'll be worth every penny and then some. After 40 years and over 2 million baths, they're accountable for everything from design to manufacturing to installation, all backed by a lifetime warranty. If you want a bath remodel you can trust with your money, it just fits. Bathfitter. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
At Mattress Depot USA, we realize your top priority is to get a quality mattress at a great price.
And it never hurts to do business with someone local.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
David, did you remember to get me an anniversary present?
Anniversary? Of course! It's Mattress Depot USA's anniversary sale.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Hey there, are you ready to quackercise? It's the best exercise to get ready for the duck race. I know you guys are ready. Are you?
It's coming September 14th. Don't miss your chance to win big at the Mid-Columbia Duck Race. The grand prize is a 2024 Toyota Corolla Cross, plus other fantastic prizes. Support your community, lend a hand, buy a duck, and keep the tradition alive. The Mid-Columbia Duck Race, presented by Toyota and Audubon Auto Care Center.
Life can be hard. With Culligan, your water doesn't have to be.
When looking for a pediatrician, find out if the doctor takes your insurance. Then see if they're a good fit by visiting. More at applevalleyNewsNow.com.
Sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
It only happens once a year. Steve Hunt Kia's summer clearance sale. So don't get stuck in the slush. Bring any trade, even if you owe thousands more than it's worth. Can take advantage of Steve Hunt all-wheel drive sale. All with 0 down, 0 payments for 90 days. SteveHuntKia.com.
Every fall, our lives reset a bit as kids head back to school. Soon, classrooms like this one will be filled with young minds ready to learn. At Good Morning Northwest, we're here to help make your back-to-school transition just a little easier. Find out what happened overnight, what's breaking, and what's coming.
Plus, my first alert, school bus forecast, and day planner, so you'll be ready for whatever's out there.
Back to school made easier with Good Morning Northwest, 5 to 7 weekdays from Apple Valley News Now.
Your official back-to-school station.
Always on your side.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 6:30 on your side.
Good evening and welcome to the area's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. I'm Austin Breed. Thanks for joining us on this Tuesday. Continuing our coverage on the Cadillac workers who are going on strike at their hospitals in Kennewick and Richland. Apple Valley News Now's Monique Ledesma was first on the scene of day one of the strike and reports tonight how workers say it's more than just a strike for a pay raise, but to be treated fairly.
The strike comes after workers were unable to come to an agreement with the hospital for pay and working conditions. The union gave a 10-day notice of the strike to the hospital. Cadillac officials say this strike won't affect the scheduled appointments at the hospital. They're bringing in other workers to cover at this time. This morning, though, workers going on strike say they were taken by surprise when management cut their shift early.
This union, our union.
Talked to one of my coworkers and she just said she felt very disrespected, unvalued, and not understood why they were treating us this way.
It was a disregard of their skills, of what they would like to provide to community, to be kicked out without completing their tasks. They felt like they did not give the patient the proper care because the management came over and they just kicked them out at 4 o'clock, 4:40 instead of 6 o'clock. So the continuation of care is not there, and we are surprised why Cadillac did it, and it was just like so unsafe to do that.
The union tells me they will be filing an unfair labor practice charge with the NLRB. Hospital officials don't agree that workers were mistreated this morning. They tell me SEIU represented caregivers were given the time to gather their things and they would be paid until the start of the strike time at 6 in the morning. Caregivers also had the option to provide their intent to work and not strike and return to work to finish their shift. I also spoke with Katie O'Connor, Chief Human Resource Officer, and she says the hospital is still prepared to serve the community at this time.
At Cadillac, we were prepared either way. We were very hopeful that we would not come to a strike because we do feel we have a very market competitive offer on the table right now. And given that we've had so many sessions to date, we were hopeful we could resolve this.
But Cadillac workers say this strike is more than about pay. It's a call for respect.
All of us, one of us, all of us, one of us, all of us.
We want to feel valued and supported and respected.
We would like to provide and recruit and retain our skilled worker, but we're losing them to a neighboring hospital because they offer higher wages on the skills that they have. And we are asking that same employer, we do the same work and they pay us the same.
O'Connor says hospital officials have negotiated a fair deal so far.
We have a compensation department that analyzes that regularly to make sure we're competitive within Eastern Washington, and we know that we are. And these rates of nearly 16% in year one and a 27% average for these particular roles over a 3-year period, we do know that that's very competitive in Eastern Washington.
But workers say it's just not enough.
We want them to come to the bargaining table, come with an acceptable offer, something that would show that they value and respect and they appreciate our skills and they value this community. They want to invest in this community.
Once the 7-day strike is over, workers and the hospital will sit down to see if they could come to an agreement with a contract they could both agree on. Reporting in Richland, Monique Ledesma, Apple Valley News Now.
All right, Monique, thank you for that. Stay with us for updates. We have new information tonight on a hit-and-run arrest that left a Pasco woman in the hospital. 26-year-old Francisco Barajas Hernandez is accused of assault, DUI, and hit-and-run. Court documents obtained by Apple Valley News Now show Barajas Hernandez drove up to a woman who was walking on the sidewalk on SR 397 in Kennewick. Authorities say the man asked the woman if she wanted a ride. She refused. And that's when she says he drove away, turned his car around, and drove at her, coming up on the sidewalk and hitting her with his car.
It's our belief right now that these two people didn't know each other. And when Mr. Barajas attempted to talk to the victim had no interest in talking to him. What we've since discovered is that Mr. Barajas actually tried to contact this lady within 30 minutes of this incident happening. The pregnant lady was transported to Trios Medical Center for what we believe right now are, fairly minor to moderate injuries.
The man is currently in the Benton County Jail. He was not granted bail at this time. Switching gears now, time for a first look at our weather. Stacy Lee still live out at the Benton Franklin County Fair. And who do you have with you now, Stace?
Hey, Austin, have you seen anything like this? These majestic creatures. This is Shotgun and this is Buckshot. They are longhorns, and with us here is Frank Reardon. Tell us about these animals and about your Ride Hard entertainment here at the fair.
Well, we provide entertainment for kids at fairs and rodeos. We've got mutton busting for kids under 55 pounds 3 times a day, 3, 5, and 7 p.m. And then we've got legendary longhorns, Buckshot, and Shotgun. And we just educate people on the history of the Texas Longhorn.
Well, tell us a little bit more. I was very surprised at how long their horns are.
Well, he's got a tip to tip. He's 89 inches.
Wow.
Yes. Some of them will grow up to 10 feet long. So he's got a pretty good spread on him. He's about 59 inches tip to tip. And Shotgun is 18 years old, and Buckshot 7.
So they love the fair, apparently. All right, so mutton busting for the kids. People can come out several times a day and do this here?
Exactly. They can sign up their kids 15 minutes before each show. It's free for every kid that's under 55 pounds, okay? These kids get to experience what it's like to be a rough stock rider. They're doing exactly the same thing as a professional bull rider. The only difference is about 2,000 pounds.
Good job. Well, Frank, you're inspiring future cowboys here at the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo. Best day of summer, best week of summer. Great weather to go along with it. Let's check that out right now.
Well, it looks like a pretty good night here at the fair. Very mild temperatures, staying in the 80s at least through 8 o'clock tonight, dropping into the 70s. Bring a light coat and be aware we could see a slight chance of a very small shower coming through between 9 and 10 or 10 and 11 tonight. Fair forecast for the rest of the week looks really mild. One of the coolest fair seasons I've ever seen, but be prepared. We could see a little bit of rain on Friday. So looking good fair forecast wise. Overnight lows tonight, comfortable. We're in the 50s. We're on the cool side in the Yakima-Kittitas Valley. Once those showers pass through tonight, a little bit breezy out there with temps in the lower 50s, middle and upper 50s for the rest of the area. Quick recap of all that weather. Cloudy and breezy tonight. Some stray scattered showers through the region. Clearing up tomorrow, kind of in between systems, but cool temperatures continue, and we'll see unsettled weather for the rest of the week.
All right, well, Austin, here was the surprise. He's majestic animal. So, Frank, thank you so much.
No problem. Hey, next time we're here 5 until Saturday, so if you change your mind, come on back.
There we go. I have an invite. Back to you in the studio.
All right.
Thank you.
Stacy, thank you very much. She's got the belt on as well. Hey, turning to the 2024 primary election across Washington state. New tonight, the primary results have officially been certified as of today. The August 6th primary narrows the field of candidates for the general election. The election also featured local ballot measures. For all of the updates, go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. Still ahead on the area's only live and local news at 6:30 p.m. The Wazoo Cougars have named their starting quarterback for 2024-2025. Details coming up. And Stacy will return with your full First Alert weather forecast. Hang tight.
Jessica Jalol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
Ready to bring your dream bathroom to life? At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Walla Walla or Tri-Cities Floor & Home.
Welcome to Nob Hill Casino in Yakima. Experience the thrill of our Vegas-style casino, featuring the friendliest dealers in town. Join our Players Club and earn exciting rewards. Enjoy games like Blackjack, Pai Gow, and High Card Flush. While you're here, don't forget to unwind with a drink at our cozy bar or enjoy a meal from our restaurant. Come discover Yakima's ultimate entertainment destination, Nob Hill Casino, where the locals play.
From Apple Valley News Now, here's your 2-minute take.
Welcome to your 2-minute take. I'm Jason Valentine, coming to you from Lifetime Dental Care in Richland, and I have the head honcho with us, Dr. Michael Breyer. Doctor, how are you today?
Great, Jason. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely. Always a pleasure to come here and talk with you. And, you know, you've always had the tenet to make people comfortable, take the fear out of dentistry, and you really see that when they enter the building. You make it an effort to make them comfortable. What's the thinking behind that?
Well, trying to raise a standard, Jason, on what people's expectations are from dentistry, and then follow that by letting them feel comfortable, not with just how they feel when they come through, but how they're greeted, how our team has many hours of training given to them, and then ultimately, collectively, the over 50 years of experience now that we have with our doctor crew, that they're getting a product that they can be, comfortable in.
Absolutely. And with this comfortability, I'm sure you see a difference in your patients. They relax a little bit more when they're in here, correct?
Exactly. They mention to us often that they don't feel like they're in a dental office. They're actually in a position where they can get relaxed, think about what they're about to have done, and not feel scared about it.
Sure. Did you ever have a patient who came in who was petrified of the dentist and you were able to allay their fears? Tell me about that.
Almost every day. And it's a lot about previous or past experiences with them, and we're trying to overcome that and get them to realize that dentistry is no longer like that. We can do things remarkably kinder, gentler, and make them feel better when they leave rather than when they came in.
And that's what Lifetime Dental Care is all about. So, thank you so much, Doctor.
Jason, I love having you here.
Absolutely. I love being here as well. If you are a little trepidatious about seeing the dentist, give these guys a try. That's your 2-minute take.
There are those who factor and those who don't. Nothing this good comes this easy.
Except Factor.
Fresh, never frozen meals ready in 2 minutes.
Ready to bring your dream bathroom to life? At Floor & Home, you dream, we install. This month, pay no sales tax at your local Walla Walla or Tri-Cities Floor & Home.
Welcome back. Time for Sports Shorts. The Wazoo Cougs have named their new starting quarterback. Sports reporter Julian Minasan has the update.
After a long 8 months, fierce competition, talked to both of those guys yesterday. We're going to name John Mateer the starting quarterback at Washington State.
Well, there you have it. Washington State has named John Mateer as its starting quarterback for the upcoming season. Now, Mateer won the job over Bryant transfer Zevi Eckhouse. And while this quarterback competition was close, Mateer had an inside track to winning the job. He was on the team as a backup last season and didn't need to learn a whole new playbook. Head coach Jake Dickert said Mateer started to separate himself during the second week of fall camp. They noticed Eckhouse was pressing a little bit. Mateer also has the stronger arm, which gives the Cougars the ability to have long pass plays. After an 8-month process, the QB competition is finally over, but for Mateer, things are just getting started.
But now the job begins. You know, like, this team counts on me every day, right? And which I already wanted to prepare myself like they already did, right? But now it's real.
I think his accuracy with the deep pass was really evident in week 2. He's very confident that we need that, and I think when things break down, that's the mark of a great quarterback, and I think John has that in him.
Now, Mateer threw for 235 yards in 11 games last season in a limited role.
And that was sports reporter Julian Minasan with the story. All right, time for another look at our weather. Stacy Lee joining us one more time from the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo. Just a few minutes ago, we were doing some mutton busting. What do you have for us now?
Well, we were talking about mutton busting, actually, but yeah, we're getting ready for all the fun out here. Craig Morgan on the main stage, like I said, and the first night of the Horse Heaven Roundup Rodeo. What does that weather look like? Let's take a look. Temperatures look to stay in the 80s at least through 8 o'clock tonight. Not a bad night out here at all. A little bit breezy and a very slight chance of a sprinkle somewhere between 9 and 11 o'clock tonight. It won't last long. It shouldn't bring a whole lot of rain. Let's look live outside tonight in Yakima. You see those clouds covering the area. Sunset at 7:56, so much cooler and at least not smoky in the Yakima Valley tonight. Your overall weather pattern for tomorrow, we do have an upper level low that's going to increase rain, especially in those higher elevations like the Cascade Mountains and out on the coast, especially in the Olympic Peninsula. Now, we could see a couple of those showers linger into the Kittitas Valley, but most of the area should remain dry tomorrow. Let's take a look at the weather pattern over the next couple of days. Again, we're going to see increasing clouds with some scattered showers through the night tonight. This is what it looks like on Wednesday. Most of the east side of the state staying dry. Better chance of showers moving to the east on Thursday. Again, very unsettled and hard to predict. Let's take a look at our futurecast going forward tonight. Here's those cloudy skies. There's a little bit of rain coming through the Pendleton area, and this is where we could see a stray shower right around 9 o'clock east of Tri-Cities, mainly in Walla Walla, or that little guy right there around 10 o'clock. But again, brief, not going to bring a whole lot of moisture with it. Wednesday looks to be mostly clear skies. You'll see increasing clouds as we go through the night and into the early morning hours of Thursday, where things are going to be more unsettled with better chances of rain, especially in the Blues and through the lower Yakima Valley. So unsettled weather. The other thing to talk about here with our weather forecast are these cool temperatures. Now, our average for this time of year right around 90 degrees. And as you can see, we're dropping down into the 70s Friday and Saturday, and we'll start to warm back up, but still underneath our average for most of the week, so comfortable overall. Let's talk about our breezy and gusty winds. We've been seeing a little bit of a light breeze all day today, and we'll continue to see that active flow of winds throughout the day tomorrow. Wednesday night, we'll see those increasing winds as we get a little more unsettled as those systems start to move through on Thursday. Overnight lows in the area, most of us in the 50s tonight. Tri-Cities in Walla Walla and Hermiston, the warmer spots. Cool tonight for Yakima and Ellensburg as well as Toppenish.
For tomorrow, let's look for a little bit of sunshine, some sunny conditions, breezy and very mild, upper 70s and low to mid 80s. Planning your week out in Ellensburg, look for those breezy winds. Pretty good chance of a thunder shower on Friday, and we'll stay with the unsettled weather right on through the weekend. Taking a peek at Yakima, breezy winds, overcast conditions, and those thunder showers very possible on Friday. But look at those temperatures, 70s and 80s. For the Tri-Cities, not possibly going to see that thunder shower here. However, we are expecting some stray showers on Friday with unsettled weather right into the weekend. Here's what it looks like in Hermiston. Those breezy winds, stray showers, better chance of those happening on Friday. 70s and 80s there as well. And for Walla Walla, we'll have some overcast conditions, and we could see wet weather on both Friday and Saturday closer to the foothills of the Blues. Overall, not a bad looking forecast.
And there's a great lineup of entertainment here at the fair tomorrow night. The Beach Boys on Thursday, Josh Turner, Goo Goo Dolls Friday, and Banda El Limon on Saturday. So lots of fun, perfect weather for the best week of summer. Austin, back to you.
All right, Stacey, thank you. Beach Boys and Goo Goo Dolls. I like that lineup. Still ahead here at 6:30. We're going to fly the Northwest. Find out where right after this.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
Smoke City for Less is your one-stop shop in Kennewick, Richland, West Richland, Hermiston, Road 68 in Pasco, and at the new location on West Court Street in Pasco. Open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. at all 6 locations. Get the lowest prices on the largest selection of vape mods, classic to tropical vape flavors, batteries, cigars, tobacco products, kratom, and specialty products too. Don't waste time in other places. Go to Smoke City for Less. We smoke the competition.
Why is the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo the best week of summer? Because you get more of what you love about summer. More fun in the sun with thrilling carnival rides and games. More flavors to savor with your favorite tasty fair treats. More world-class entertainment with the Summer Concert Series. And you even get more colorful sunsets as attractions help light up the cotton candy skies. So don't miss out on your best week of summer, August 20th through 24th at the Benton Franklin Fair and Rodeo.
At Fred's, not only do we guarantee the best prices, we prove it. Our live price card keeps things transparent, showing you real-time prices. No gimmicks, just the best prices on in-stock, get-it-today inventory. And when it comes to beating the big box stores, our prices aren't just competitive, they're unbeatable. Check out how we stack up. Whether it's this amazing new fridge or this energy-efficient dishwasher, Fred's prices are always the best. At Fred's, we sell appliances, only appliances.
Mattress Depot USA always offers premium mattresses at the best prices every day.
But we are also sleep specialists.
Check out Mattress University on our website, mattressdepotusa.com. It's filled with information.
Like Beds 101, Mattress Anatomy 201, and Sleep Health 301.
And yes, there is a sleep quiz that will help you choose the mattress best for you.
Study it today, sleep better tonight.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Don't fight the traffic and parking hassles. Ride BFT to the fair for free. August 20th to the 24th, courtesy of Benton Franklin Fair. No wristbands, no tickets, just hop on the bus. It's a free ride to the fair. Save time and buy fair entry tickets online before you board. Enjoy park and ride locations throughout the Tri-Cities. Extended services till 11:30 p.m. Dial-a-ride services also free. Ride stress-free and make your fair experience unforgettable. Learn more at bft.org.
Back by popular demand, it's Steve Hun Kia's 2 for $222, but only while supplies last during the summer clearance sale. If Steve Hun Kia can sell 2 new Kias for $222, imagine what you'll save on all-wheel drive SUVs, but only at SteveHunKia.com.
Newscasts anytime with Apple Valley Plus on Roku, Apple Fire, and smart TVs.
Welcome back. Tonight on Fly the Northwest, we visit an area where you pick is more than just a phrase.
Welcome to Green Bluff. Every day I get to drink coffee looking at a sunrise, and I get to sit here and pick fruit right off the trees. In the late 1800s, some settlers came up here and they established Green Bluff. It used to be a forest. and they sawed down the forest. They planted this place with all the orchard crops. Right now, it's 35 farmers with a huge community, so it's about 2,000 acres of fruit trees. And then, of course, an assortment of veggies and berries, and you name it. A wonderful place for you to come for events. You're able to come up here and have a great experience picking your fruit, canning and tasting, delicious product. But you can also come up here for food and for wine and for dining. Sunset Orchard is flavor. Sunset Orchard is nutrition. It's the best. All the farms, of course, they stand out because it's still Green Bluff. It's all good. But I spend a little more time putting some pride and some passion into my trees. I make sure that they got the nutrition, so when you taste it, we get best. So right here, we have one of our Rainiers. And so the characteristic of it, it's a yellow cherry, but it gets red and orange blush. And the more color you get, the more flavor they usually have. It's a nice crunchy cherry. It's yellow all the way through. It starts out bitter and gets sweeter over time. So it's a nice neutral sweet, but when it finishes, it's at the butterscotch sweetness of level. With Green Bluff itself, you have trees ranging from 115 years old to 4 years old. The newest varieties to the oldest. So my farm specifically, we have about 60, 70 varieties of fruit here. Green Bluff itself, I'd say there's hundreds. So we've put in and brought in and cultivated anything that can grow here. And it's, of course, delicious no matter what you get here. So you can come out here and you can be on your own, enjoying nature. But then when you come up and the people come up, they're excited because this is an experience.
All right, by the way, the Green Bluff area is near me, just north of Spokane. Final look at your weather when we come back.
Look, here's a phone company who wants us to use our phones less.
That's ironic.
Yeah, but in a good way. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
It's a free ride.
But I already paid.
So sorry, Jack, about the mess that Big Yellow and I made. Yeah, is there any way that I can make it up to you? Or?
Actually, you could help me promote my new $5 Big Deal meal.
You think I could be bought, you son of a...
Hello. This is only showing in Japan, right?
Whitman Hill Winery is proud to support Apple Valley News Now's Restaurant Showdown.
It started with 64 restaurants, and after more than 5,000 votes, we're down to the final 2. Choose your favorite, and then enter to win a $25 gift card from STCU. Thanks to our sponsors.
Hi, I'm renovation expert Scott McGilvery. I know bath remodeling, and I've seen all the gimmicks. Buy now, half off, free installation. This is why I work with Bath Fitter. With 40 years of experience and 2 million installs, I trust their integrity. Bath Fitter gives you a fair price and sticks to it with a lifetime warranty. You don't need gimmicks, just a partner you can trust. Bath Fitter, it just fits. Go to bathfitter.com to book your free consultation.
Hello? You gotta get your story straight. Do you want this face to believe that? You're cooked. What an idiot. Get it through your noodle. Don't give a rat's behind. That's baloney.
A new era begins.
And I'm just getting started.
Bigger cases.
She was lured to your apartment.
Higher stakes.
That's almost like kidnapping.
Judy Justice.
See the premiere of Judy Justice, Monday, September 9th at 3, followed by news and Monday Night Football, only on Apple Valley News Now.
Wild Horse Resort and Casino is teeing up for the Epson Tour Road to the LPGA Tournament with an exciting round of the $100,000 Go for the Green giveaway. Win up to $5,000 in cash and prizes every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday in August. Play with your club wildcard to earn entries every day. Then multiply them up to 10 times on Mondays. Then Saturday, September 7th, 3 lucky players will putt to win up to $10,000 cash. Wild Horse Resort and Casino, Pendleton.
Dishwasher on the fritz. Laundry giving you fits. A water heater that quits. In a world without Culligan, hard water makes life harder. Get a Culligan softener, the world's best. Put your water worries to rest.
Everyone's favorite curly fries, one of my famous tacos, a drink, and your choice of sandwich, all for $5. Grab my big deal meal and go see Marvel Studios' Deadpool and Wolverine in theaters July 26th. Welcome to Jack in the Box.
Our phones were made to help us connect, yet somehow they've made us less connected. Which is ironic. Don't you think? Oh, I love this song so much. Let's find us again with Us Mode. U.S. Cellular, built for us.
Jessica Jalol and Jules Sperling. Good Morning Northwest, weekdays on your side.
Well, let's get a final look at your first alert forecast. Here's Stacy. All right, actually, let's do the viewer photo of the day before we check in with Stacy. Here you go. It comes from Ray Hall. This is in Milton Freewater. Look at that. I'm assuming that was taken just the last couple of days. We've been talking about the full moon. All right, if we can take a look at maybe our temperatures right now, 84 in Hanford, 86 in Tri-Cities, 77 in Walla Walla, and do expect that cool down. That'll stay with us over the next few days as well. And Stacy will join me again tomorrow, but that's going to wrap it up for Apple Valley News Now live at 6:30. Thank you for joining us. For the latest anytime, just go to our website, applevalleynewsnow.com. We will see you at 11 o'clock with more local news. I'm Austin Reed, hoping your news is good news.